What's up, David? Can't get Windows Media Player to work, though. Yeah, me too, Bart. I agree. Yeah. So, I was trying to get Windows Media Player to work, but I couldn't get it to work. So, I don't know what's going on. So, we'll have to go this route. Y'all doing all right tonight, David? Everything's good? Yeah, it is. It's going to get colder tomorrow. Yeah. Mary Ellen, what's up? Imagine. So does Paloma. Yeah. That's a little bit of Todd Rundgren, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Regetta, how you doing? Good afternoon. This is David Rodgers, voice of the Bradford Tornadoes first, but your host for On the Spot, the show where you can express your feelings, your topics, your subjects, whatever you want to do. And guess what? Unlike the New Orleans Saints didn't get a call last week, we won't penalize you either. How about that? Hey, the Rams didn't get penalized, so I'm not going to penalize you for your subject matter tonight. How about that? Anything goes, no holds barred, anything that you want to talk about, hey, we're here for you. We're coast to coast, from Jacksonville, Florida, all the way up to Richmond, Virginia. Hey, all the way to D.C., past D.C., you know where? All the way to Jackman, Maine, across from Quebec to Montreal, down through the Midwest, through Detroit, Michigan. Thank you, Regetta. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hey, I'm glad you're doing okay. Hey, come on and join the show with us. Stick around. We've got a lot of subject matter to go over. But hey, man, we're coast to coast, worldwide. I had a hit a couple of weeks ago from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Rob Barrett, what's up, buddy? The man I wanted to speak with. Hey, I've got a little something for you coming up here in just a minute. But anyway, as we go down through Washington State, all the way down to California, back across through Arizona, through Texas, back through Louisiana, The state that only has parishes, right? That's the only state in the whole union that's got parishes. So, hey, back to Louisiana, all the way through Mississippi, back over here to Stark, Florida, and guess what? That's where we're coming to you live from, actually, Lottie, Florida, right here with your host, Mr. Friday Night David Rodgers, the host of On the Spot. Glad to have all you listeners come in. Want to start with a couple of things first. Last night, Drew Davis, my partner, that was on IMO. When we started this, we started with IMO. On the Spot was created from IMO. But anyway, last night he came on, and after discussions and certain things that came up through my job and his job as well, we decided we're going to do our own shows. So the creation that we did with In My Opinion is going to be Drew Davis's show. Drew Davis is going to take that solo. I am going to continue to do On the Spot. On the Spot was a creation that we did from In My Opinion because we said we wasn't going to do In My Opinion unless we could do it together. Well, some things came up, some circumstances came up, and now it's time for us to make a decision on what we wanted to do. So instead of him creating a new show, we just went on ahead and said, why don't you do In My Opinion? I will do On the Spot. The reason it's coming on tonight on the spot is because I had a previous engagement last night. So technically I would have done On the Spot on Tuesdays. So write this down. Make sure you know it'll come to you. On the Spot will be on Tuesdays from 7 to 8, 8:30, give or take, depending on what we're doing with our subject matter. IMO will be on Thursdays, and I believe Drew said from 7 to 9. He don't know if he wants to go the couple of hours or whatever, but that's up to him. So he will probably, hey Joel, he will probably do whatever feels comfortable for him, as I do and feel comfortable for myself. So I do want to go out and say on the limb, as he said, there is no bitterness between us. We are still good friends. We are still talking. We talk today. There is no ill willness to each and every one of us. This is not a war. We're not trying to outdo each other's show. As a matter of fact, we're trying to combine some things, and we've got a couple of things that I'll be talking about that we're going to be doing on a combination. But look, here it is. You know, it's something personal with us that we have to take care of outside of this. So for me, honestly, and I know Drew probably said the same thing, for me it's a diversity thing. I have a lot of things that I do, and y'all guys know. I do trivia on Thursday night, so I have to do trivia questions. I do this show. I do weddings and parties and things like that. Slice and Dice, what's up, brother? Got to talk to you as well. I do certain things with the wedding and DJ service, which I do have. It's called Boogie Nights DJ Service. You can hit me on Messenger online, and I will be more than glad to get back with you if you're looking for that event. Also, during football season, I do the football games, so it's tough for me to do two shows. I was wanting to do two shows. He wanted me to do two shows. What we thought about doing was doing IMO together and then making maybe the On the Spot like a sports type deal. But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this solo for a little while now, and I've gotten used to it, and I've gotten used to my dynamic, and it's nothing against anybody. It's just the way that, that I like doing it right now. And again, I've had some other things going on, plus I can do it in the comfort of my own home. So that's one of those things there. When you can do it from the comfort of your home, it's a little bit better because you don't have to go nowhere, and it saves me from doing 2 and 3 different things. So again, no hard feelings with anybody. Me and Drew are still, good afternoon, brother. We're still on it. Everything is still good. Like I said, we're just going on 2 different avenues for a little bit, and then we'll see what the future brings for both of us. So in saying that, I'll go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll get off and go on to another subject. I know that he talked about doing a putt-putt crawl David, yeah, it was. And if you want to explain to the, yeah, if you want to explain to listening audience what you mean there, I've heard that term before. So, yeah, you can come across and explain that one. I'm gonna leave that one up to you. But anyway, we're going to do what we call, he's talked about a putt-putt crawl. We know Kim over there at Florida Cracker. We're going to do something like that where we get, in my opinion, on-the-spot viewers, which mostly are the same people anyway, just varying on a few. And we're going to do a picnic somewhere probably at the fairgrounds, probably somewhere in March, April. We haven't really sat down, or he hadn't talked to me about that just yet. We still got some dynamics that we've got to work out there. So, again, no hard feelings, nothing done. Oh, and by the way, I know some of y'all guys that was on last night, somebody asked, where's the Seminole flag? Well, I'm going to bring it and I'm going to put it up here because I know Drew said personally, yeah, he didn't care about the dadgum Seminole flag. I got him, man. I already told him anyway. So, hey, we're going to put the Seminole flag back up here. I can tell you that right now. We're going to fly that thing proud for all you Seminole fans out there, which ain't many. So, which fairgrounds? Regetta, I'm sorry. Yeah, fairgrounds here in Bradford County in Stark, Florida. We have a fairgrounds here as well. So I wish you could come over. Maybe you and David can come over. It'll be really fun. If you've never been over in this side of the area, if you don't know exactly where we're at, Regetta, we're in between Jacksonville and Gainesville on Highway US 301. Rob, I can count on Rob. You know, if I can count on Rob on anything, it's to bring the Gator logos for me. But anyway, it's between Jacksonville and Gainesville. It's about 45 minutes from Gainesville. It's about an hour from Jacksonville, so it's in between there. So, Brett, what's going on? Yes, absolutely. Maybe you can, you and David and Tanya, and then can come over from Mobile and come over and join us with that. We're going to try to do a live show. Droop was mundane in his voice and personality where you bring pizzazz and entertainment. David, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm going to take that with I'm a roll. So, thank you. You know, some people, you know, I'll leave that up to everybody else. But anyway, you mess your show up with that flag. No, I ain't messing that show. Hey, Dwight, how you doing? Good morning or good afternoon, brother. What? Mess up the... Okay, I'll put both of them up then. I'll put a Gator and a Seminole flag. Actually, you know what I thought about doing? I'm thinking about putting an American flag. Shelly has got a flag that we use sometime. I'm going to put an American flag and a POW flag. And I'm going to put them right here, like together right here, so it'll come together. So, POW, still missing over in Vietnam. Can you believe that? Good evening, brother. Absolutely. So, just glad to be here. Glad to be able to bring on the spot to you. Like I said, make sure, pencil it in, starting next week. New time will be Tuesday for me from 7 to 8, 8:30, varying on topics, varying on what's going on, dogs. Yeah, I remember that too. And then IMO will be on Thursdays from 7 to 8, 9, or whatever he wants to go. That's the night that I happen to do trivia at the Downtown Grill. I am the trivia host down there. Love that little gig as well. It's a little escape from the week. And so I do have a lot of things that I've got going on right now. Okay, let's move on. So, Kathy Griffin, how are you? Glad to see you. Let's move on. Let's talk about a couple of things here. We've been talking... Yes, I'm glad you said that, David, because that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. When me and Drew talked about all this, he said, David, you keep the American Party. He said, you've got it going. We love the American Party. For people that's joining us right now that have never heard of it, this is where, you know, we got the Republican Party, the Democratic Party, you know, and right now they're butting heads. They can't seem to get together on things, even though Miss Pelosi and the president have gotten together a little bit. We've ended the government shutdown right now, and we're actually going to have the State of the Union address in the House right there. That is excellent news. So far, a little bit of a camaraderie there, but if Trump doesn't get what he needs for this wall, I'm afraid on the 15th of February, man, here we go again. It's going to shut down again. And guess what? I am sure that you're going to want your taxes, aren't you? Absolutely, you're going to want your taxes, all $24,000 that you're going to get right back, Rob and Dwight. Don't y'all get $24,000? You know why you get $24,000 back? Because you got a bunch of kids and stuff that you claim that don't even live in your household. Isn't that rude? That's true, isn't it? No, it's not about Rob. No. Now, Rob and them do it right. See, they file their taxes properly. Oh, Rob, I love you. Hell no. See, Rob and Dwight file their taxes properly, as David does and Kathy does. But these guys that are coming over here illegally, as much as I hate to say it, come over here, they get a nice trailer, house, or whatever, pack 10 of them in there, and then here we go. It's tax time. Man, they're claiming somebody that lives in Cozumel, Monterey, Guadalupe, all that, man. They got 10 kids, man. You don't even know where the hell they're at. My gosh, man, come on. Hey, and somebody's not catching that, but I tell you what, let me not pay my taxes. Woo! Here we come. Hey, we're fixing to audit you, David. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? We're fixing to audit you. Hey, and you go to jail too, by the way. Them guys don't ever get in trouble. What the heck? What's going on here? Hey, if I can get away with it, I might as well. People are going to be mad as hell about their taxes. Yeah, they are. Yeah, same from, yeah, Rob, I agree, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be mad. Yeah, sure. So if this happens again, yeah, there's going to be some frustrated people, especially if you're looking for that money, maybe to go on vacation or do some kind of home project or something like that. And this thing goes again for 35, 40, 45 days. Now you're getting into the April 15th deal, April 17th, whatever they decide to do this year. And where, you know, it's the deadline to filing your taxes. And y'all ain't even got your tax return back. So, saw a story, 10 people living in one house, 21 kids. Yes, said that last week, Joel. If you were on the show, we talked about that. Seen a 6-minute video. Y'all seen it all around. And that's where... That's where this guy is doing some investigating. He actually talked to a guy that owns this particular house and had these 5, 6, 7 people in there. And he was saying that they use his address for mailing. And each one of them got 20, 21, 22, 27,000. Hey, man. Hey, that's a perfect giddy up right there. Shoot, you know what I can do with $27,000? Man, I can repay my whole drive. I can spruce up my house with $27,000. Man, I'm going to be lucky to get back $500. I mean, it's just the way it is, you know, the way our tax bracket, our tax laws are. But anyway, sort of got off the subject there a little bit, and I didn't mean to, and those have to deal with them being mad. Yeah, absolutely. I do want to turn my phone on because sometimes the comments get a little deal there, so I'm going to turn on so I can listen to in my opinion, and then I can check out y'all's deal there too. So on the spot, not in my opinion, on the spot. Yeah, so let me see here. Let me get down here to the nitty gritty right here. Yeah, boy, here we go, right here. So let me I can turn that up a little bit. Well, we'll mute him a little bit. How about that? Sometimes the comments get a little. Yeah, hear it now. But anyway, so yeah, I'm looking at the comments here. Bart and David, New York has already approved abortion, and Virginia's about to pass it. Yep, Virginia's law failed. Oh, okay, yes, I think that about Virginia today. Yep, absolutely. You know, that's one of those touchy subjects as well, and we'll get into that some too. But anyway, what I wanted to go back and was talking about the government shutdown. And I'm glad that President Trump's going to be able to do his, you know, State of the Union address where he needs to do it and where it needs to be held, instead of the Oval Office where she was going to make him do it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, we know. Yeah, hot seat over taxes, David. Yep, I know. You got that right. But let me say this. If you don't know about the American Party is where we created a group of people right here, the people that listen to these shows. Hey, y'all, only quit for a minute before I eat supper and get ready for bed. Okay. Hey, Barbie, I'm glad you joined in. Thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. I know I've seen you be tired and some things going on. Hey, I really appreciate you. Stay, you know, make sure you come in with us again. Barbie, you're sort of my back helper, my backbone a little bit. So please make sure that you come in with us when you can. But anyway, the American Party is where we put America first. Yes, that's right. You know how Trump said, let's make America great again. Well, this is where the American Party, we put America first. Hey, soldiers do it every day. Soldiers going out there fighting, even on American government shutdown. They're out there protecting our freedoms, man. They're out there doing the deal. Why? To put America first, man. Hey, this is about us here living here in a great country. The best country in the world today. I'll tell you that bar none. The best country in the world today. If you don't believe me, get your tail on a plane, go somewhere, Tanzania, wherever you think you need to go. You go over there and look how those people are living and how their governments treat them. Man, we live like kings compared to that. And I can tell you, every time I come back here, I love my country. Why? Because it's the best country around. And we've got the damn best fighting forces in the world today, bar none. I was prior military. David was prior military. There were some guys on here prior military. And I tell you right now, it is the best fighting machine in the world today, bar none. I'm going to tell you right now, put them against anybody. And you know what? They are the elite of the elite. And they go out there and sacrifice, given the ultimate sacrifice at times, their life. Yes, we do, Rob, you're right. Their life. And you know what? When you give your life, that is the ultimate sacrifice that a military man or woman can give. So we can do a show like we're doing on the spot. You know, things that we take for granted every day. We do take things for granted every day. And sometimes, I know I do it all the time. You know, get up, you go out there, crank up your car, man. You're going down the road. Supposed to be like 2 Americans getting arrested. Yeah. I knew somebody was going to do that. I have that up right here, Dwight. I have that up right here. And I was going to read it after I talk about all that cold weather that the North is getting. I knew somebody was going to say that. Yes, how about that? While you're there on that, how about that? Yeah. 2 Americans for jumping a wall over at the governor's mansion get arrested. But we got guys crossing the border every day, man. They're not getting arrested. Man, they're slipping through here like goddamn peanut butter on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Or should I say the jelly? Come on, man. We have got to have better deal than this, man. Look, we have got President Trump. Yes, President Trump. I've never heard him say this. Now, you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to look at your comments. You tell me this. I've never heard President Trump say he was against all illegal immigrants coming in here. Immigrants coming in here, or somebody wanting to come to the United States. He said he wants them to be papered. He wants a trail so we can keep up with these people. He has a problem with the illegal immigrants, not the regular immigrants that are coming across that are legal and have their paperwork. Have you ever heard him say that, Dwight or Rob? I've never heard him say that. Can't stop the president from making a pseudo dress on the floor of the House either. Yeah, true. But guess what? He's fixing to do that State of the Union address right there in the House. Hey, amen, brother. I'm with it. I'm gonna be watching it too. Aren't you gonna do it? I'm gonna watch it. But anyway, y'all tell me. I've never heard him say that. I've never heard him say that he doesn't. He's against bringing people over here. He's just saying he wants them done the right way. Make sure you got your paperwork, you're documented. We know where you're at. It's the illegals that we have problem with. Man, that's who, if you look at all our jails, and I hate stereotyping again, you look at all our jails, right, Alan, Dwight said it, yeah. So, if you look at all our jails, and all the people that are committing all these big crimes, whatever you name it, they are generally illegal immigrants. I hate to say it, man. I mean, yes, I know there's white collar crime and there's guys here that are murderers and things like that. So, nope, only against the illegal ones. That's correct. That's it. That's all he said. Yeah. See, everybody misconstrues what he said. Everybody's like, oh, he's against all immigrants coming in here, blah, blah. No, he ain't never said that. He just said the illegal ones. And most of the illegal immigrants are coming from where? Mexico. I'm sorry to say it. It is. And that's why they need that wall there. But so they can stop a lot of that. Everybody else is doing the right thing and coming over here, documenting their paperwork, doing natural, whatever you need to do. Naturalize yourself. If you're over here on a visa, at least we know where you're at. You're documented. You see what I'm saying? But these guys aren't documented. You don't know where the hell they're at. Man, they're working on some farm, man, and they could be the biggest drug dealer in the world, and you don't even know because there's no paper trail. Until it's time to file taxes, right? Right, Rob? Hey, Dwight, there's no paperwork until they file that. Because they have to write, they got to give something. You know what I mean? But that's all that is to it, right there. Once they get their money back, then we're done with them again. What in the hell is going on there? Come on, man. David, I seen what you said about the military. Yeah, we have the law. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Our fighting force is the best in the world today. And again, I love them. Everybody on this show loves them. We are the American Party. That's where we put America first. So, my question to you is, which I already got it, some of the answers, but I want to know, who are we going to put in office? Which one of you ladies or gentlemen is going to be the person that gets put in office? We have to have somebody run under the American Party. Okay, here is my idea. Slice and Dice, or Rob, or Dwight. If you're willing to take the task, we can make this work. Why don't one of you guys run for county commissioner here in Bradford County, and we'll back you. Hey, Tanya, we'll back you under the American Party. We'll run it under the American Party. Let's see what we do. Man, we can't do no worse than them jacknuts do. I mean, come on. Man, hey, sheesh, man. Hey, what do you think, Rob? What do you say? One of you guys, I guarantee you, run for county commissioner. I think that's where we need to start. You know what I mean? The mayor start. You got to live and start. There's all kinds of little laws that. But the county commissioner, we all live in the county, so you could run for county commissioner, or at least in your district. So what do you think? I think that's what we should do. I don't want to run for office. I don't want to do that. I just want to be the White House spokesperson or the spokesperson. No, I would be shot in a wind. Oh, Byron. I gotta love him. Oh, my goodness. Byron, no, you wouldn't. Hey, why don't you run for county commissioner? Dwight Allen says, me too. Man, I ain't getting no volunteers, man. How are we gonna make the American Party work, man, when I ain't got no volunteers? We gotta put somebody in office there. Slice and Dice, how about you, brother? Are you still on? You want to do it? I tell you what, we need to put somebody there. That's the only way we can make it work. Hey, again, remember I went back in history. Remember I told you about the Whig Party, the Federalists, the Indies, how it was created, the Independent Party, the Socialists. All these parties were created with what we're doing right now. Just a little topic right here where we're discussing stuff, and then somebody gets the biggest, brightest bill for building the wall. Not too much on being a political guy. Well, if you run under the American Party, that's what you would have to be, Rob. You would have to be politically correct politician. I say we all right in Ted Nugent. Cat scratch fever. Man, that would be awesome, man. I think Ted would do a heck of a job. The Motor City Madman. That's what we just call him, the Motor City Madman. My gosh, are you kidding? Man, yeah, heck yeah, that would be all right. No, I think, I'm going to tell you who I think would be good. I've talked with him quite a bit. I know he doesn't want to. Dwight, I think you would be a good county commissioner. I know you're going to tell me, David, heck no, Jimmy Smith would make a great... Hey, not a bad idea, Dwight, not a bad idea. Yes, he would. Yeah, maybe we can get Jimmy Smith to run under the American Party. See, Gordon's already the sheriff, so we can't. But Jimmy now, yeah, that's a good one. Yes, he would be. Absolutely. We're going to work on that, Dwight. What do you think? We need to work on that. Let him run into the American Party and see what happens. I was like, people, American Party? What the heck is the American Party? Well, we're going to tell him. Because, see, Jimmy Smith is going to be an honest politician. He's going to tell you what he's going to do. He ain't going to give you no more, no less. He's going to tell you what he's going to do. And we're going to finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a politician in all of history that tells the truth. How about that? Yep, Jimmy Smith, going for county commission. I wish he'd call me. Jimmy Smith, are you on here? I wish he'd call me. Yep, I'm not good in front of the crowd. I'll help you out with that because, you know, hey, Dwight, look, can I help you out with that? I could be your spokesperson on that. I could be your liaison. You know, that's my job right there. That's what I want to do. I just want to be, you know, like I said, when we come with this show, I'm just a vessel that drives the show. Y'all are the guys, man. Y'all see what y'all are doing? Y'all are stating all kinds of stuff. This is your show, brother and sisters. Hey, come on with it. Hey, like I said, this is the show where, hey, you can't get penalized for what you say, what you do. Hey, the Rams didn't get penalized, and look what they did. Hey, I'm not going to penalize you. Why should I penalize you? No, I'm not going to penalize you. Come on with it. Me neither, brother. I can't bite my tongue very well. Rob Derrick. Oh, my gosh. Rob. Rob, tell the people. You know what I said to White about Rob? I said he's my twin brother from a different mother. I'm going to prove it to you. Next time me and Rob are standing side by side, I'm going to roll up my sleeve, and I'm going to put and we look exactly the same. We do. Me and him almost featured. Dwight, by the way, I stood beside you, and we could have been twin brothers from different mothers. There's no doubt about it. Sure we could. There's no doubt. You'll be an excellent PR. Thank you, David. That's what I want to do. I just want to PR. Exactly. I just want to lead you. When not to bite your tongue. True. That is true, Byron, because you know why? Because I bring a show. I'm taller. But I think he was talking about, I'm not politically correct at all. But you know, you don't have to be, Dwight, because you know what people say? Think about this for a moment. Our President of the United States. Hey, he's not politically correct. That's what people say. He's unorthodox. So, yeah, I know you are. He's not politically correct. That's what people say. He's unorthodox. That's what I like about him. I like that he's unorthodox. I like that he takes those chances again. Hey, I told you before. You go to your job tomorrow, and you're not doing your job. And your boss comes in and says, hey, man, you're not getting the job done. Well, yeah, guess what? Your ass is fired. Guess what Trump does? Hey, Secretary of State, you're not doing your job? Fired. Thank you, David. I do have the gift of gab. Comes from radio work, comes from just BSing. Barbie knows me better than anybody. I can talk a mile a minute. I can talk as long as the Nile River and the Amazon River combined. And that's what I want to do. I want to be the PR guy. I want to be the guy that helps you guys out. That's where I want to be. I want to be that little pincher to poke you and go, Dwight, hey man, you're doing a great job. Do we need to say anything to anybody? Hey, and we can tell the truth. You don't have to be politically correct. You can be unorthodox saying that. Absolutely. Look at President Trump. Don't y'all think he's unorthodox? That's what everybody says. Hey, just because he doesn't say the right words and pick the right words, maybe I should do PR. I don't bite my tongue. You don't like the laws of this country? Get the hell out. Kathy, I love it. Hey, you want to run for office? We'll put you somewhere. Hey, man, these guys are loving it. Hey, we'll put you somewhere. What do you want to do? David wants to be Department of Defense. Wonder how you fired California and New York. Well, Byron, I'm going to tell you how we're going to get rid of California. The damn next big-ass earthquake that comes over there, it's going to go right down the St. Andreas fault line, and California is going to be an island. How about that, huh? What do you think? You could sell ice to an Eskimo. Rob, yes, I could. I can sell them an igloo right along with it, too. Well, Democrats can call the president an MFer, so I guess I can talk to them the same way. Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right, Dwight? I'm with you. Byron, sticks of dynamite. I like it. So, what do you think? Yeah, California. I don't know how we're going to get rid of New York, though, brother. Hey, I don't know. That's a good question. I know California, eventually that's going to become an island. It's going to be Hawaii and California. They're going to both be islands. You see? This is going to be floating over there in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. And then, so Arizona. So, but y'all are twins, I'm so yes, you're the twin sister too. Yeah, we're twin brothers from different mothers with a sister from a different mother too. Sure, yes you can, Barbie. Barbie. Now, me and Barbie look exactly alike. I'm gonna tell you right now. We both got the same. Yes, we look exactly alike. Yep, ask her. I'll tell you, Barbie. We do. Yep. So we could be twin brothers from different mothers. David Adams, I spent so much time at your house, David Adams, when we was growing up. They actually thought I was part of your family. Got to sink, California. Don't worry, Kathy, it's just going to float away. Hey, look. Yep, it's going to just float right away. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm wearing this again. I like it. It brings color out, so that's good. Well, now that's just weird. Well, what's so weird about it, Barbie? No, that's not weird. Hey, we're just, we're all kin. We're the American Party. We're all kin. That's not a big deal. Ask David Adams. I used to stay at his house all the time, man. And I looked like the black sheep of the family over there, but everybody thought I was part of his family because I spent more time at his house than I did at mine. Kathy Griffin, you remember that? I used to spend more time at David Adams' house. Y'all thought I should have been in ROTC, and I didn't. Hey, I remember I had all that long, pretty black hair. I didn't even want to cut it. Yeah, so they all might freeze to death in New York. Yeah, so he talks more. Rob, who's that? I can't be Rob's sister. Oh, okay, but you can be my sister then. So we're twin brother and sister from different mothers. But if Rob's related to me, well, you got to be related. Interesting. Yeah, speaking of the cold, yeah. How about those cold weather up there? Woo-wee. No, you can't. Yep, that's right. Yeah, everybody thought, man, but I had all that pretty black golden hair I didn't want to get rid of. I didn't want to cut it for nobody. You know why? Because, hey, I thought I was a cool cat. Man, if I'd have known what I know today back then, I'd have cut the mess out of it. Brother from a different mother, that's right. So, let it go. Yes, I know. And that's what I want to do. I want to bring some fun, some laughter, some stuff to it, some different stuff. But let me tell you, hey, I didn't want to cut, but I'd have cut all my hair off. Because you know what? David and Kathy, which was my friends back then, even though I wasn't in ROTC, I hung out with those guys. But hey, I used to have that long hair, man, and I was the odd man out. This ain't, what? Dwight, this ain't Kentucky. What do you, oh boy. And now wait a minute now, hang on a minute. Are you trying to insinuate that my sister is my wife? Or is that what you're trying to say? No, you better not be, Dwight. I'm telling you, I'm going to call you out on this. No matter where, y'all all live in Bradford County. Well, yes, we do live in Bradford County. There ain't nothing wrong with Bradford County. Hey, Bradford County's a good old county, right? Yeah. Sister from another mister. Nice one, Mary Ellen. Yeah, we could say that. Yeah. So, but anyway, I think Dwight was trying to insinuate, man, that, about this, sister. No, Dwight, get out of here, man. What are you doing? No, man, we can't be like that. So anyway, going on to some other stuff. Kevin Howe, what's going on, buddy? We just talking about a little bit of everything. Dwight Allen's like, Dwight, if nothing else, let ball on the left. Look,